Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. We got our April news all ready for you guys today. If you're just checking us out for the first time, we'd really appreciate it if you tap that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any more of our videos. Really appreciate all the support for the channel. The channel is doing awesome, and that's all because of you guys, so thank you. So the April news, let's get at it. So, looks like it was reported a couple of days ago on GM Authority and a few others that the 2022 Wild Cherry Tint Coat color is out for the year, which is kind of odd because it's at pretty much the end of the production cycle, which is kind of a weird time to announce that they're killing off the tint coat, but I guess the tint coat's gone. So, will we see it back in 23? Not sure yet. I highly have my doubts. Okay, it's a very popular color. It seems to be a problem with I guess some of the material that they make the paint with and whatnot, and it doesn't really surprise me. They were having some problems with the orange, and now it's this Wild Cherry Tint Coat. But you can get your fix at the Indy 500 coming up, which we'll get into in the next segment here. But so that was kind of disappointing news. Some other stuff that we're looking at. I had originally seen that some of the 2022 ZL1 1LE orders were getting punted into 23 as of April 1st. Well, I've read somewhere else now that goes for everything along, not just the ZL1 1LE. If you didn't have your order, if your order was still at 1100 status after April 1st, it was being punted to 23. Production is now stopped because of supply shortages and whatnot. They're saying for a week. Will it fire back up after the week? Hopefully. And then there's going to be a brief shutdown again because they're going to redo whatever to get ready for the 23, which starts in June. I think it's the first week of June. So, interesting, but also not surprising with everything that's going on with the chip shortage and all of the other supplies that we seem to be having a hard time making these cars. So for all you race fans out there, I'm a pretty big fan myself, and you are a fan of the Wild Cherry Tint Coat. The 106 Indy 500 is going to have the Camaro as the pace car. So that's pretty exciting. I think it'll be a pretty. Always been an Indy fan of the race and whatnot, and I'm hoping that GM will, they've done this for just about every generation, or every Indy. There's always been an Indy pace car, and I'm hoping this one's no different. So, hopefully, this is a temporary setback on the Wild Cherry Tint Coat, and we're able to see a limited edition run of these Indy 500 cars. I have a friend that has just about every one made. I wish I had his garage, but so I'm sure he'll be looking to add this to the collection. So if you're interested in that race, it's May 29th, and we're looking forward to that one. So we've been talking about this for a bit. Not really surprised, considering all the shortages going on and whatnot. And I don't really know that these numbers are totally... I think they're a bit skewed, okay? So Q1 sales, 2022 were down, just below 5.5% in the U.S., and they say they were down almost 25.75%, almost 26% in Canada. Again, where I say this is skewed is because, all you guys have all said, I'm waiting on my order, and there's tons of orders in the system, right? It's been a long time since we've seen, more than one Camaro on a lot, if at all. I mean, I know a couple dealers that have, it had one Camaro, sometimes two, But most of them don't have any, at least up here in Canada in the immediate area, right? It looked like there was a few in the States, but, you know, I really think that because of the shortages, at least, and I'm finding it at work, the shortages seem worse this year than they did last year. So I'm not surprised by this number. You know, if all things were equal, this number would probably be positive. So, and you can't sell what you don't have. You know, the days of going into a dealership, and one of you guys said about going into a dealership and picking a car off a lot, you know, unless it's a Spark or something, and everything's down. Pickup truck sales are down for GM and for Ford, right? So, not surprised by this one. You know, they said, well, you know, they sold more Vets than Camaros. Well, that's been going on for a while, especially with the new C8 and all that that's going on. You know, these numbers are BS in my opinion. They really are. They're bullshit, you know. If anybody, you know, for those who care what's going on in South Korea, you know, South Korea is up 92%. Well, they sold 13 Camaros in 2021 and sold 25 in 22. But, you know, the majority of the market is U.S. and Canada. And, but with all the shortages going on, I don't think these numbers are, you know, I don't think these numbers are real. I think they're BS. You know, we know tons of people, again, you guys, that are saying, yeah, I'm waiting on my car. This number's garbage. But we thought we'd put it up or share it with you guys. Anyhow, that's it for today. That's it for today. I think we got more coming out. I'm going to do another video later in a couple weeks. But really appreciate the support for the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're just new here. And thank you guys so much. Appreciate all the support. Until we see you next time, take care. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. We really appreciate the support.